Ray Allen has been all about the threes in his basketball career. Recently, he was introduced to a totally different kind of three, the Polaris Slingshot three-wheeled open-air roadster. And Polaris has donated a vehicle to Ray Allen's Ray of Hope Foundation, where he will auction it off, donate all the proceeds to support education and help build computer labs in public schools. And the great Ray Allen joins us on the program. Ray, how are you this morning?
I'm good, Danny. How are you?
I'm doing okay. I saw the video the other day. You're in shape. You're in shape like you were when you first came into the league. And, right, you put out that video. Now, why did you put out that video?
Well, I was actually shooting a small little commercial for, this segment on the three-point shot, the history of it.
Yeah.
And, one of my buddies on the sideline, he just took a slow-mo video of it, and I said, you know what, let's post this, because the one thing that I get from my followers all the time is that, I never post pictures of when I'm on the court, and the reason being is that I always feel like I'm working when I go on the court, and I never carry my phone with me. I see these kids these days with their phones on them while they're playing basketball. Are you trying to get better, or are you trying to tweet? I thought I wanted to put it out there and show people that no matter, what my age is, I can definitely still shoot.
Oh, that's true. Now, freshman year, Sweet 16, sophomore year, Elite 8 at Connecticut, and then Sweet 16 your junior year. What's your one memory, though, biggest memory of the NCAA tournament?
I think just to be able to travel the way we did, I believe that the NCAA tournament, you put us in so many different places, so many different sites, and we were, out west. It seemed like forever. My junior year, and it felt like for the first time being a professional athlete, because we weren't really going to classes, even though we were doing. We had our studies with us on the road, just to be able to be as a group, as a unit for as long as we were. Those are some of my best memories because we were playing basketball day in and day out.
We had Vince Carter on yesterday. He's 40, Ray. Still dunking, hitting threes. Says he's going to play again next year. That doesn't tempt you?
Does it tempt me?
Yeah.
No, it doesn't tempt me. I play on the weekends, over down in my neighborhood, and you get an opportunity to kind of run up and down and do some of the things that you're doing. And I was in Barcelona this past weekend for all-star camp for European kids, and I'm shooting threes with the kids. They're like, how come you are not still playing in the NBA? These kids, they're trying to figure it out. And I was like, well, it was all about finding the right situation. And you never know from the outside in. And, it's tough. At my age now, it's not that I couldn't do it. It's about the recovery and how my body will respond to it.
Larry Bird said that in 6th grade he got the green light. Steph Curry said his freshman year in college he got the green light to shoot whenever he wanted to. When did Ray Allen get the green light?
I got the green light probably, maybe I would say my 4th year in the NBA.
That long?
Yeah, it took me that long to gain the trust. I think when I came into the NBA, I was still trying to figure out, what it was that I was going to be in this league. And I think once George Karl came, we started playing a brand of basketball where we were more small ball, and we took the first shot available. And we did a lot of shooting, throughout practice, a lot of challenge competitions. And so I got to the point where, I knew I was so confident in my shooting ability, and I started learning really how to work at it. So I believe the coaching staff really trusted my abilities to be able to shoot the ball.
Would you feel more confident, hypothetically, in the Cleveland offense or Golden State offense?
Hypothetically, I would say in the Cleveland system, because obviously I know LeBron really well, and he's an incredible passer. And just the way they play, they play fast, and similar to what Golden State's doing. But Golden State has so many shooters, and typically the ball is going to probably find the same group of guys over the course of a couple of possessions.
Where would you rank LeBron among best passers of all time you faced?
I I would say best passers, I would say, that I played against.
Yeah.
Maybe he's certainly in the top 10. I'll start there. But, there's some incredible point guards that I've played against. And I had to say that the one that I played against, my number one is it's kind of neck and neck between Jason Kidd and John Stockton. John Stockton was so consistent, and he was just every day, and, he did everything. He was simply great. J. Kidd just made some incredible passes. He had flair to him. He always ran the floor, and he was so selfless. So I would have to give J. Kidd the slight nod.
I know that you're short on time here. If you want to give a plug to Ray of Hope Foundation there, we'll certainly give you the time to do that.
Well, I think over the course of my career, I've been able to have the opportunity to give back, and, through Polaris and Slingshot, to be able to take this awesome vehicle. I know you talked about it at the top of the show, to be able to donate this vehicle to my foundation so we can raise money so we can build computer labs in inner cities. We've done quite a few in Boston, Hartford, and next in Miami. So, we really want to find a way to help the technology in inner schools so kids can have a fighting chance as they go to high school and step up their reading so they can have a chance on a global scale to compete against other kids around the world.
Ray, it's always great to talk to you. Glad you're enjoying retirement. Keep hitting the jumpers, and thanks for joining us.
Thank you, Dan. Thanks for having me.
All right, that's Ray Allen.
The Dan Patrick Show, weekday mornings on Audience.